I'm here at Walmart, and look, they have these Charms Blow Pop Spooktacular flavors. They're 50% off right now, so I'm gonna get the one in the back. But look at that packaging. I don't want to get the front ones because, you know, they might have dropped them and they might be cracked. This one has the blue raspberry, black cherry, watermelon, extreme lemonade. Oh, wow. It says party and trick-or-treat friendly. 8.25 ounce. It's not as big as the big bags, but I like the packaging. Has a little trick-or-treater kids. They're so cute. I like the packaging, the cotton candy blue. Oh, I really like the packaging. It's $3.46, so it'll be half off that. So I'm gonna take one of these. So let me look through them. So I'm gonna take this. Mr. Hanson got some chocolates over there, Kit Kat and Starburst, the ones we like. I think it's green apple, the one I mentioned to you about. And right now the popcorn balls, the world's best popcorn balls. I'm gonna take the package of these. I'm sure the kids won't mind an after snack or for Christmas treat bags. I'm gonna start working on the Christmas treat bags. This is the world's best popcorn balls. 12 ounces. The same packaging with the little trick-or-treat kids. It's a 12 pack and it's $6.87. It'll be 50% off right now. So it's not bad. Let me get the ones from over here. They have more boxes up here. I'll get the ones like on the top. And look, they have the popcorn buckets. The metal tins, the cute little golden retrievers, snowman family. I've never seen these before. The Dome brand. Organic lollipops and pineapple, strawberry, banana, orange. It's 50 pops, so they're the smaller. You know, they're not the regular size lollipops like the Charms, but they're a bit smaller. But that looks interesting. Ooh, the pineapple and strawberry and banana. And look, they have a little emoji smiley face on the pineapple. 10.22 ounce. I don't know. I have to look for it because it's in the wrong container box right here. But it's 50% off, so. And look at that packaging. I didn't see these before. Yes, they got. This one was late to this one. The Trolley Sour Bright Crawler Minis. You know how I share the Trolley Candy Kings from Dollar Tree? And they're Sour Bright too. And look at that package with jack-o'-lantern and the worms. How cute. That are colorful rainbow worms. This is a 9.6 ounce treat packs. They're individually packed. This is good for the kids for when they go off to school, for lunch, for the little sweet snacks. That is cute. So that's $5.87, and of course half off $5.87. Then they have this one right here. I've never seen this one too. This limited edition trolley, Mountain Dew flavor, Sour Bright Crawlers, gummy candy, 12.3 ounce. Look at that packaging, how cute. In the Mountain Dew. This is original citrus cherry and original citrus blue raspberry. So those three different ones. That is so cute. And look, they have the Oreo Decorate Your Own Halloween Cookie Kit. Create a treat. Look at that packaging, the spider, the skull, and look at the body. And then the ghost with the pumpkin. 8 cookies for $9.87, so half off that. They have the gummy bands, $5.87, half off that. They have the ring pops with the mummy. 22 assorted lollipops and sour green apple. It includes different flavors right there. I'll have to go back in the candy in a minute. Got busy, and it's early in the morning too. They have these little vanilla and jasmine little hand lotions, little mini lotions, and look at all those bows. How cute! And then they have this with the Christmas trees, mandarin and peach, and then they have pineapple and peach. Then they have the vanilla and coconut with all the pink packaging. That's cute. And these are $1 each. And of course, we all know that it makes great stocking stuffers or anybody's birthday coming up, or just for you if you want to carry this cutesy, adorable items in your purse. It's so adorable. They even have foot creams, vanilla mint, coconut shea, and spruce rosemary. And this is a Lulu brand. And foot creams, 2.7 ounce. Soothing foot cream and 1 pair of cozy socks for $3 even. Look how cute. Look what I found. A little baby Gingy charm on this lip gloss. That is too adorable. Sugary sweet. He always finds me, doesn't he? That is too adorable. Holler and Glow Hyper Gloss lip gloss keychain. I need this right here. I'll put it in my purse today. Gingerbread scented. That is too adorable. And then they have, let's look at them right here. They have, I'm not sure if the flavor's on there or the scent. I mean, this one has a candy cane charm. That is so cute. They're too adorable. I don't think it has a flavor. I mean, a scent. And then they have the snowflake. And they have, let's see, yeah, there's a snowflake, the candy cane, and the gingy. And those lip glosses are $3. Look, they have Snoopy up there. He's hanging up his stockings. And then they have Elf, the movie. And right now they have the Cauldron cookie kits, 50% off the Halloween ones. They're great value. Makes 18 cookies with the eyeballs and sprinkles and witch fingers and bats and spiders and the bones. Look at that. And these are good till, I looked at the expiration, June 30th, 2026. So these are good still till June. And by the brand Fancy Sprinkles, they have this candied apple kit. Decorates 48 apples, 8.6 ounce. And then they have the Wednesday by Betty Crocker. It's Betty exclusives. Wednesday Super Moist Dark Chocolate Cake Mix. And then they have the sprinkles. Let's see right here. The Sour Green Apple Sprinkle Mix. Look at that, 2.82 ounce. So they have that right there. I don't know the regular price. They don't have it here. It just says Halloween items 50% off. And they do have the No Bake Jello pumpkin style. Makes 8 slices, 9.2 ounce. Just add the milk, butter, and sugar. It says in the corner right here. And they have the Better Goods brand pumpkin spice quick bread mix and the apple cinnamon quick bread mix. And again, I don't know the price, the regular price. They do have the maple brown sugar blondie bar mix. And they have the jet puffed pumpkin spice marshmallows, 8 ounce. So they have that. Yep. And these are good to put and gift in clear jars, or any jar for that matter. And if you want to do like a gift for someone for Christmas or coming up, and you can put all this in there and mix it up if they really like, you know, nuts and peanuts and different kinds. This one is pretzel, trying to read it, won't focus. Pretzel balls, roasted salted peanuts, caramel cut salted caramel, apple, flavored peanuts, cinnamon seasoned apples, and salted caramel cashews. It's a trail mix by Great Value in caramel apple, 5 ounce bag. And they do have the pumpkin spice and ginger trail mix. And they do have the cinnamon cranberry. So they have those to choose from. Yeah, they're a little package. It's filled, 5 ounce. And look at the packaging. I've never seen this one before. This is 80 pieces of Mamba fruit chew strips. And look at that packaging with the jack-o'-lantern faces on the fruits. This is orange, raspberry, and strawberry. It's a 30 ounce huge bag. Okay, yeah, 80 pieces. That is cute. There's the other flavors, very tasty. And the other one's right there. There's a cute little brand over here. I don't know how much that is. Love the packaging. And they have the Christmas books right here. How to Catch a Reindeer. That is cute. $8.78. That is adorable. Reindeer fly on Christmas Eve and bring us all good cheer. To catch one takes a special trap. Will you meet one this year? That is adorable. And then they have this one, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, with Mr. Santa and the Reindeer, $7.98. And How to Catch a Snowman. It's cute. And this one's How to Catch an Elf. And look at the candy cane letters. That is cute packaging right here. I love that one. $8.78. I need to get one so I can read it. I can read it for YouTube here. And then they have, let's see over here. And then this is How to Catch Santa Claus. That's cute. That is adorable. And look, they have the new Hello Kitty for 2025. The poster pack comes with crayons. And look at that packaging with the candy cane peppermints and the markers. It's her Santa in a Santa suit with a Santa hat. 5 different types of posters it has. Oh, wow. It comes with a velvet poster, large poster to color, and large full color poster. And it comes with a mini color by number poster, mini foil poster, 5 crayons, 5 mini markers for $4.07. And then in a bubblegum pink stainless tumbler right here, they have Miss Hello Kitty View for 2025. It's a 40 ounce. And there's a straw with Hello Kitty's face right there. And these are $20.18 with her in the sweater, Christmas sweater. And then they have the clear jars, like mason jars. And it has the same sweater. And then over here, her all around with the wreath candy canes for $16.46 for a 2-pack. So I'm going to film some of the Christmas candy because they did pull out a few things. So I'm going to share with you. You know how I love to share the candy. Anything Candyland sweet, right? And Gingy. This is the Brax Peppermint Christmas Nougats, individually wrapped. And they have the Christmas trees. And I had these before. These are good. I like them. They're $4.32 for this bag right here. And it's a 11 ounce bag right here. That's cute. Then they have their candy canes, Brax, and cherry. You wouldn't think it's cherry with all those multiple colors. They look like the Crayola colors, the Crayola basic colors. And cherry flavor for $1.72. Comes with 12. I don't know if I said it. And then they have these right here. Winter green candy canes. 12 of them for $1.72. And then they have this old-fashioned vintage, I call it because it reminds me of vintage when you see it in movies and all that. This candy right here. I like those little peppermints. The peppermint balls are so cute, and the peppermint and the spearmint. Look at the orange slices. But they're hard candies. So this is the original hard candy mix since 1856. 15.5 ounce container for $4.47. Then they have the holiday gummy bands 22 pack, and those are what it looks like with the bow, the wreath, the ho ho ho, the snowflakes for $5.86. Costs me 22. And then they do have the Fun Dip, has a Mr. Snowman on the packaging. I don't know if it comes with a different. I would like to see different packaging. It doesn't say. It just has Mr. Snowman. 24 pouches for $5.86. So. Look at this packaging. It has 60 pieces of chocolates, Butterfinger Crunch, Baby Ruth, and 100 grand. 60 pieces for $9.94. The ounce is 22.7. Then they have this big candy bag right here by Palmer's. Look, it's stuck on there with glue. They have this right here, Santa Super Sack. Bring it over here. It's very heavy. Double crisp peanut butter filled fudge filled bells. 2 over 2 1/4 pounds. And that is $9.94. They have the Dots Holiday, the Christmas ones. And these are $1.24, a penny less than Dollar Tree. but these are fresher. These are cherry and green apple, lime, and strawberry flavor. Festive holiday flavors. I love gumdrops. These are cute. They have the SpongeBob Krabby Patties. I know someone that I need to add this to their Christmas treat bag. They have the Gummy Bear Sour Haribo. It's a little bitty bag. They're way down there, 3.6 ounce. So these are the sour ones. And then they have the Sour Patch Kids Coal. They also carry this at Dollar Tree, a penny less. And then they have the ring pops. I love ring pops. With the polar bear. 3 pops right here include sours. This is $1.24. And then they have the Trolley Sour Bursting Crawlers, a flavor explosion. 3 ounce, the little one if you want to try out these. That is so cute, the packaging. Look at that. That is too cute for their stocking stuffers. Then they have the Haribo Sweet and Sour Reindeer, the Twin Snakes, the Sours. They have the Mike and Ike Merry Mix, $1.24. With Mr. Frosty there, Mr. Snowman. I'll call them both. They have the Milk Chocolate M&Ms, $1.24. The regular Junior Mints Peppermint Crunch, Junior Mints, 3.5 ounce, $1.24. They have Almo's brand peelers trees made with real fruit juice. The Christmas trees, 3 ounces. Original Skittles. They have the Sweet Tarts Original Merry Mix with the snowman trees and the bells. That is so cute. $1.34. Hot tamales with Mr. Santa, $1.24. And then they have the Airheads Extremes, it says. Look at that packaging. With the red and green traditional Christmas colors. So pretty. Mary Berry flavor. For $1.24. And then they have the gum. Original bubblegum tape, $1.37. And they have the Warheads 8 filled ropes. Sour chewy candy filled with ooze. And Mary Cherry Jolly Apple. And the red and green. And of course they have the Charms Blow Pops, the cherry every year. Minis, the cherry sour apple. They have the lights, just like they did at Dollar Tree that we saw. And these are $1 each, so less than Dollar Tree. And I think that's the only packaging. The pictures, I mean, the designs. And then Mr. Santa with the reindeer. Those are the only ones. I would have liked a different design this year. A little bit more different. Then they have a Santa Claus Palmer chocolate double crisp for $1, less than Dollar Tree. They have the Elf. So always check here first, to compare prices and to compare, the candies if you're looking for certain unique ones. And then they have the long candy necklaces with Mr. Santa up there for $1. They have the large peppermint sticks for $1. And SpongeBob, the stack gummy candy for $1. Look at these cute snowflakes to add to cakes or cupcakes. Look how cute for your cereal. The snowflakes, they come in a marshmallow white with the cotton candy blue. Magical snowflake gummies. It's called sour blue raspberry. There's a flavor to this. That is cute. Then they have these push pops. They have the Christmas tree, Mr. Santa, snowman, penguin. All different ones except for the Gingy is missing. For $2 even. They have the Tootsie Roll containers, but I would have liked more Christmassy, They just made sparkles, the original, and then the blue with the lights. That's it. I would have liked a little bit more packaging on that. $2 for the Tootsie Roll banks. And I like to use these for other things, for my purse to carry my stuff in. Like hair accessories, hair ties, when they're empty, of course. Just for other things, you put band-aids in there, just sanitizer bottle, a little, cylinder things, because they're cylinder shaped. Can fit a lot in here. Bobby pins, anything like that. And then I have the fruit chews, the multiple color fruit chews in assorted flavors for $2. And look, they have Hello Kitty. Those containers that come every year. They have in the Santa. You hear it? The Santa with the hat and Christmas tree. There's a little Gingy, the metal tin container. And I like to use these to put my MAC colors in, or if I'm going to use for my purse to take my makeup in, like my eyebrow pencil and lip liners and all that for $3 each. You can put band-aids in here too. It'll fit that in here too. And then they have the Hello Kitty Magic Hot Chocolate Melt with marshmallow. They come every year also. And these are $3 each, and that one's $3 each. And then they have these Elf Punch and cherry and green apple flavors, the little bottles. They're cute for $2. They have this cotton candy Mary Berry in all pinkness. Look at that. Seek and find, it says. There's a big container. Oops, the big container of cotton candy. And let me see how much it is. The cotton candy was $3 even. And they have the blueberry candy canes right here. I'm gonna take one of those. These are 12 candy canes. I'll take the one in the back. I'm going to do the Santa Pink Star inspection. I like this cotton candy blue. That's why I'm really getting it. It'll go with my themes. So they do, I showed you the other flavors, but they have this one on the other side. So blueberry reminds me of a blueberry muffin on strawberry shortcake, friends. They have these lip smackers, lip gloss duo, and they're very sparkling glittery. Look at that. This one is sparkling raspberry, and this one's sparkling peppermint. That's so cute packaging. And they have this right here, a little container, drink containers, eggnog and hot chocolate. This one is marshmallow. And then they have this one right here. It's in peppermint mocha, caramel latte, and this one, can't see it. Cold foam. Okay, by Lip Smacker. And then they have this one right here, raspberry, and it comes with the, let's see what this is. Lip mask and chocolate. And then they have another lip mask over here. And sprinkles. How cute the names. But those caught my eye right there. Then they have these Holiday Time brand oversized plush throw. 50 by 70 for $12. With the little sweet Gingy couple, the Christmas trees, the Gingy house. It's a cotton candy blue background. I have so many great Gingy blankets, so I don't need another one of those. Then they have this really beautiful cotton candy blue with the snowflakes with the imprint on it. So they have those right now. Some kitchen towels. 15 by 25 regular with just the Gingys. They have the red and green plaid that you see everywhere. That's so traditional classic. You see that every year for Christmas. Nothing new really, because you see that all the time. But they have the snowman, the snowflakes, the joy, and the green plaid. Then they have these new Tree Hut body scrubs. Mistletoe Magic Whip Shea Butter Body Butter. Smells like mistletoe green, spearmint, and vanilla bean. And this one smells like the same one. I think it's the same one, right? Yeah. They look different. The colors. Mistletoe Magic. And then this one is, it's in a green form, green color. And then they have Fresh Snow. Smells like fresh snow, apple, and amber. And a cotton candy blue. See how they look different? The difference is this is whipped shea body butter, and this is shea sugar scrub. And those are $8.94 each. And then they have the Tree Hut Merriment foaming gel wash. Smells like iced peppermint, cotton candy, and vanilla bean. 18 ounce. $8.94 for this container. That's interesting to me. Y'all, it's peppermint. So cute. The packaging with pink. Ooh, look at these new fragrances by Bodycology. This was Christmas in Paradise. And these are the smaller ones. These are the 5 ounces. With the coconut, and it has the Christmas ornaments in gold. With golden sparkle. That's so cute. And then they have this one, Snowy Day Snuggles. And Polar Berry. With the strawberries. All those. And these are going to be, I think it said, let me look. I believe it's $3 each. It does have a tag that has with the name on it on one of them. So I believe they're $3 each. So that's a good buy to add to a stocking stuffer. And it's great to carry in your purse, in your car, because you know the small, compacted. They're so cute. I want to smell them all. So I probably will take a little sniff. Look, my sweet starlets. Look at this one. It says Candyland Crush. Sparkling pink peonies, warm vanilla, and almond. I like that name, and it has gumdrops with the peonies. I'll have to see if I like it. I don't want it too strong of a flower, so we'll see. And they have sleigh bells, and then they have berry jolly with all the raspberry and blueberries. It says sweet wild berries and whipped cream. That is nice. Sugary sweet smells. Then they have the set body collagen. They come every year. They have Sweet Love, Cherry Blossom, Pink Vanilla Wish, and Strawberry Cheesecake. I have 3 of these. I have the Strawberry Cheesecake, Pink Vanilla, and the Sweet Love. Look at that packaging. So there's 4 of them for $10. I have some of these. I always used to share all those all the time, which I need to go check to see what they have new this year, besides the Christmas scents that I just showed you. And look at these bath bombs. They're so cute with the unicorn, the shell, the starfish, rainbow candy cane, donut with sprinkles, the seashell, snowflakes, the gummy bear down there. They're so cute. The whole set is $10 even. Look at that huge pink bow in front. That is adorable. And look what I found, my sweet starlets. A tumbler right here. It's plastic, and it has all the little sweet gingies, and they're raised up. You know, you can see 3D raised up. Those are so cute. It's a pretty cocoa color. That is so pretty. I wonder how much it is. I need to go check. Let's see. And it has the couple, the girl and the boy. How cute. This is 30-ounce tumbler. So I'm going to go see how much this is. That is cute. I like it. Let's see what else sugary sweetness they have. Look at these makeup bags right here. That is so cute. Oh, it has a bow on it. It's a minty cotton candy color with the pink. They're very soft, very pretty. These are so cute. These are $5. They have the bubblegum pink one with the silver bow. Those are the 2 designs I see. Really pretty colors. Look, they have these new hand sanitizers and Barbie mist and silicone case it comes with. Oh, okay, I see on the outside. Look at that, how cute, the pink packaging. Barbie pink, really pretty, girly. $5 for these. And then they have the little calico cat. That is from Squishmallows. And then they have the little Squishmallows right here. That is cute. And look at these Hello Kitty containers. They're glitter, body glitter, berry scented and vanilla scented. I like the vanilla scented one. That is so cute. When it's empty, you can clean it out and use. I want to probably put, you know, some other product in there. But I was thinking sprinkles, but I don't care if the lid's like that. I could change it out later. Put sprinkles in it for my kitchen. And those are $3. That's so cute. That is too adorable. I'm gonna take that right there. And look, they have the face masks. How cute with the avocado and rose scented. And look at this pie one. That's so fun. That's cute. Lime pie. And then they have the chai tea. How cute is the packaging for $1 each. My favorite is this one with the pie. And that is cute right here. They have the blueberry scented blow bubble one and bubble bath. That is cute packaging. Look at that. That is too adorable. 3-ounce container. And they have Peppa Pig for $1 each. That is cute. Gabby's Dollhouse. Look, they have these lip scrubs right here. This is cute. They have the peppermint. It says perfectly peppermint. Then they have the grape juice, cinnamon bun, and that's the same one. Cinnamon bun. It's so cute, the packaging. Look at that. For $1 each. And look at this right here, lollipop slime. Stretchy, squishy, and slimy. That is so cute. I'm not gonna use a slime, but you know how if you see my channel, you know, you're a subscriber of mine, you know that I like to use this for other things to put in my purse. Little cough drops, little mints. I like to use these containers. Look at that. Bubblegum pink and cotton candy blue. perfect colors. And look at the sprinkles. I use this for my stuff, so I love cutesy stuff. Let's see what they have here. I have little squishies here. And little ice cream bunny. That's cute. And look at this one with a little paw print. Oh, that is cute. And look, they have the little duckies, baby ducks, mochi ducks, 5-pack. That's cute. They have that. They even have this one, the pizza with glitter and all that. Or is it a pie? With sprinkles, confetti. These are $5 each. I found the tumblers. They're embossed tumblers for $7. Actually $6.97, but $7. Then they have the bow ones right there. Same print 3D. And snowflakes and Christmas trees. And look at these sparkly ones right here. Cotton candy blue and the pink. For $11.92. These are a little higher. And Christmas red. Hello, my sweet starlets. How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing well. Yesterday was Halloween, so we had such a good time, Mr. Handsome and I. And today is November 1st, so happy November 1st to each and every one of you, my sweet starlets and viewers. I am so glad that you are here joining us. If you're interested, today I wanted to do, since it's November 1st and Christmas is almost here, I wanted to share with you one of my absolute favorite Mexican desserts. It's called the ensalada navideña, which is Mexican Christmas salad. So I'm going to share with you what I'm going to be putting in my fruit salad. So if you're interested to join us, then stay tuned. So first I'm going to share with you all the things that I have here surrounding me. I'm going to be sharing with you a sprinkle of this and a sprinkle of that. So I'm going to share with you the items that I'm going to be using today. And the first item I want to share with you is this fruit cocktail. It's a huge can in heavy syrup. You don't have to get the one in heavy syrup. You can get the light syrup, whatever you would like, your preference. Everybody's different. This is Del Monte brand. And I got this at Walmart, and it's a 30-ounce. A 1-pounder. So it has cherries, it has peaches, little pineapple chunks, pears, and so that's what I'm going to be using right there. So I'm going to put it to the side so that way I can have more room. And then the second can I got here, I already opened the cans and I already put it in the bowls, and I will share with you in a minute. I just, that way it won't be so time consuming, the minutes here, since I take long. This is a Great Value pineapple chunks and fruit juice, and it's already cut up for you in those chunks. And this is 20-ounce, and again from Walmart. And you can get these anywhere, any grocery store, I'm sure. So I love pineapple, especially in my fruit salad. And then here's the fruit salad that I already put in a clear bowl, so you can see. It has a lot of pears and peaches that I see. They usually come like that. I know they share that it has cherries and all that, but next time I'm going to get a separate. I want to buy the cherries separate that come in a glass container. I prefer that one because I like extra cherries in my fruit salad. And I notice every time, even though I get a big, sometimes I usually get the little can. It just depends on who I'm making it for. If I'm making for La Familia, then I'll get the real big cans and I'll get several of them. But since just me and a few people, so I just wanted to make a little bit, and I'm gonna make extra that way I can have for tomorrow. I notice doesn't matter what can size I get, they only put like a few cherries. Look at that. There's like a few cherries in there. But yeah, that's what it looks like right here. But it's so delicious, and it is a lot of fruit. So so then I'm going to share with you the fruit that I already have here in a bowl. I have it here in one of my favorite bowls that I've been using. It's my Hello Kitty Frankenstein bowl, but you can't see it because I have the fruit inside the bowl. It's all covered up with the fruit. So there's a pineapple right here, and then I have the grapes, and I already washed them and everything. And then the oranges, I cut up, peeled an orange and I cut them up in little chunks. Just one orange, but I put little extra grapes. And of course, I love pineapple, like I said. And there's my Hello Kitty Frankenstein. So I have everything in here ready to go. And then of course you have to have one of my absolute favorites for a lot of my desserts that I use, especially my strawberry shortcake. I have the big huge tub of whipped cream. So I have to use a big one, 16 ounce. So I got that one. Take off the wrapping. And it's one of my favorites. Look at that. So I got that. And then I'm gonna be sprinkling in a little bit of coconut. This is a sweetened coconut flakes by Great Value from Walmart. And this is a 7 ounce. I'm not a huge fan of coconut, but I do love a sprinkle of coconut in my fruit salad. It just gives that, you know, flavor, that extra sweetness, and just, you know, I just love it. And then my other absolute favorites is I'm going to use the rest of this mini marshmallows. So I'm going to be using this, and I did buy another package. I have it here. Oh, it's on the other side. It's in the kitchen, actually. I thought I brought it over here, but I'm going to go bring it in a minute because I like extra marshmallows in my fruit salad. So I'm going to be putting that in there, my fruit salad. And then I think the last item that I have here that I'll be putting in, actually I have a few other things that I'll be topping it, but let me just share with you on this one first. I'm going to be sprinkling in this chopped pecans. It's one of my favorites, pecans. We have a lot of pecan trees here in Texas, and I do have several pecan trees out in my yard, front and back, and it is perfect for baking and snacking. So this approximately says 1 cup, and it has the you know, the little closure there, the Ziploc closure. So let me go and open this to have it ready. I have everything opened. This one's already open, but it's because I used it for something else, for another dessert that I did. And I love the smell of coconut though, a fresh coconut. And I do like coconut. Coconut, when I was smaller, my abuelita used to buy me the coconut, you know, the real coconut right here, and she used to cut it open and everything, and I used to eat the chunks, you know, eat the coconut the original way. So anyways, I'm going to be putting all that, and then last I'll be putting I'll top it with something that I'll share with you at the end when we're finished here. So I'll be using this, one of my favorite spatulas here. It's Christmas Calories Don't Count. That's right. Little baby Gingy right there. And it's not double-sided, it's just on one side. I would like to it was double, or the little girl on the other side. So I just want to mix everything. And then one of my favorite containers that I got years ago is this big container right here. It has cupcakes, sprinkled donuts all around, has heart sprinkles, pretzels. Look at that, candy cane, heart, cupcakes, just everything. Hold on, let me get Miss Princess out. And it comes with this beautiful mauve pink lid. It's one of my favorite containers. I have 2 others, and it snaps really well. Look, I like to put things in here because it snaps really well. Now I do want to mention that you don't have to put the exact fruits that I'm putting in my fruit salad. You can put your fruits of your choice that you like, because you know it's your preference of what you like. Everybody's different. Like I said, you could put bananas in this, you could put strawberries, you could put apple chunks, you know, cut up the apple and you put chunks of apple. Yeah, you could put fruits of your choice, but I'm just putting this for now. And I usually do You know, when we used to do the fruit salad originally, we used to get fresher fruits. And what I mean by that is we would buy the pineapple, you know, the whole pineapple, the original pineapple as it comes, and cut it open and slice it up, and we use that. But I'm just doing the fruit cocktail can, but you can do the other way around. You can do the original fresh fruits. So you can do that too. And you don't have to put, like I said, the fruits that I'm using, because you may not like grapes, some people may not like pineapple, oranges, and all that. So I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and first put my pineapple, orange, and I'm gonna do the grapes last because I don't want to put that many grapes in mine. So I'm just gonna put, you know, the pineapple that I do like everywhere, and I think I just put a little bit here because I want to put the fruit cocktail, and then I'll add to it. I will put a little bit of grapes, but like I said, I'm not going to put all of it because I want to put the whipped cream and everything, you know, like mix it up real good. That's what it looks like so far. And then I'm going to put my the fruit cocktail. I don't want to get that much juice in there, so I'm just going to dip it in like this and sprinkle it all everywhere. And this does have grapes. See, it has a green, apple green, grape colored grapes, because I call that color apple green. So it does have grapes in here. Forgot to mention that. But like I said, I don't want to get the juice. I did drain it out real good, but it didn't get all out because it's, you know, it's in heavy syrup, so it's going to be thick. And put all the cherry, the mini cherries that it has, and I'm going to put everywhere. So I'll have to make a list next time and make sure I write down on the list to add cherries to my, when I make it next time, because I will be making this dessert again near Christmas. So I will be doing that again, because like I said, it's one of my favorites, especially at this time. We usually have this dessert this season, so, and especially for my birthday. Let me see how it looks, and then I'll give it a good mix here. So we go there, and then I want to go ahead and put the whipped cream. And I will have a little bit of whipped cream here with my finger. I love whipped cream. Let's see. And like I said, I'm going to put a lot of whipped cream. I wasn't kidding. Let me mix it over here because I can't really show you. I don't have a good angle to show you the way I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to, you know, make it a good mix like that. It looks good already. Smells so good. They should put this smell in a candle. Or just do a whipped cream candle too. That would be nice. Another candle, just whipped cream smell. Oh, said it. I might see it next year. So, give it a good mix. And then I'm just going to add, now I'm going to add my my coconut. Here we go with the gingy sprinkle. It's a fiesta time with coconut. Just a little bit more. I don't like a lot of coconut, just a, looks like a lot because it's sprinkled the way I'm doing it, you know, but it's not really that much. And then there's a coconut. Coconut sprinkles. And then I'm going to put marshmallows, but I'm going to get the other one from the kitchen. And I'm going to use all of these. So how was your Halloween, everyone? So here's the marshmallows. And I know I've shared this dessert before on my community page. I've taken a few pictures through the years of my fruit salad that I made before. Of my ensalada navideña. I know I have. Among other desserts. I know I've shared a lot of my cookies. My gingy cookies that I made. And I made those big, huge, oversized cookies, Christmas tree cookies that I've made. And then I made them in pink and green with overloaded sprinkles, of course. And I made the oversized gingies cookies, and I've shared those. Cupcakes, cakes, even Valentine cakes, desserts when I first started my channel. I think the first year I shared a Valentine's little display that I made. It was just one of the displays that I had that I wanted to share on here. So I had it in my one of my videos that I did. So that's what it looks like so far. And I gotta give it a little shake. And then now I'm going to put the pecans. I'm gonna put more. I'm gonna put the rest of the fruit that I have. I just wanted to do the bottom, you know, just kind of so I can show you, because it's gonna be hard when it gets to the top, and it's gonna over. Because we are gonna eat from it right now as our snack, little dessert here. Okay, so that's probably all the pecans I'm gonna use. There's the pecans. And like I said, you don't have to put pecans if you, especially if you're, you know, somebody allergic or anything. You have to put the pecans. So there's that right there. And let me go ahead and add the rest of the fruit, and then we'll I could dirty this because we're gonna use it. I'm gonna put all the fruit, the rest of it, I mean, probably not all the grapes. Put the oranges. And like I said, it was one orange. Okay, so see how full it's getting? That's why I use this big tub right there, because I knew it was going to be the perfect size to put all that in there. And I'm going to put probably a little bit more marshmallows and maybe a little bit more whipped cream, and that's it. And I'll share with you in the end what it looks like. So it's all finished right here. That's what it's gonna look like. All this whipped cream, yumminess, deliciousness. I put extra marshmallows, and of course I put the rest of the fruit, the pineapple, the fruit cocktail, and a little extra marshmallows. And I think I already said that. So what I do is when I usually serve mine, because not everybody likes the extra pecans, I'll serve mine and I put pecans in mine. And then I forgot to mention, you don't have to use white mini marshmallows. You can use, you know, any other colors. They do come in colorful colors. I have shared them before on my channel. The pastel cotton candy colors. So you could put that so it looks more fiesta, you know, fiesta fruit salad. To make it more festive looking, you can, but I like the flavor of the original white marshmallows. My mom used to put the colorful ones, and I did like it. I do like it too, but it's just I like the original, just with the original white mini marshmallows. So, but like I said, you can use the colorful ones. It does look cuter, and it looks more whimsically sweet and cute and everything. You know, for your festive decor, you know, it looks cute. And I just love my containers because you can see through it. Look, all the deliciousness. I use it all year round. I don't just use it for Valentine's. So, wanted to share that. Let me go ahead and serve myself in a bowl, and so you can see what it looks like. And here it is. I have to put Mr. Handsome and I in there. Look at that. That's Mr. Handsome and I. Aren't those cute? I had to top my little gingies on there. Center Pink Star style. So I'm going to enjoy this fruit salad. Mr. Handsome and I will enjoy. And see you in the next one. Happy November 1st. Hello, my sweet starlets and viewers. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. Today in my vlog, I will be sharing with you a book. I'm going to read this book today. I thought it'd be perfect to do. This is dedicated to my sugary sweetest princess cupcake. So whenever she would like to look at this video, she can at any time. So if you're interested, stay tuned to join my sugary sweet co-host I have joining me. That also will be listening in on this book today. But if not, you can fast forward. The book is called I Love You, Alfie Cub. And look at that adorably sweet picture with the mama and her baby fox cub. Look at those colors. And I love the illustration on this book. It's so cute and so sweet, and I just love it. And I've had this for quite some time now, and I just thought it'd be perfect to read today, to include it in this vlog, because today it's very gloomy. It looks fall outside, and it's not very hot, but it is a little humid out there. The leaves are falling finally off the trees. So I know fall is coming near. So hopefully today it's gloomy today and it looks like this, but tomorrow will probably be 90 degrees tomorrow. So it's going to be different tomorrow, I'm sure. That's the way Texas weather is. So this is called I Love You, Alfie Cub by Angela McAllister and Daniel Haworth. And I'm just going to read the back to give you a little brief what it's about. Alfie Cub has new baby sisters, and he thinks they've used up all of Mommy's love. But little Alfie is determined to find her some more. So off he goes through the wood to look, until a wise friend tells him how to find it, much closer to home. This is so cute. This glorious new sibling story will delight and reassure. It's adorable. Okay, so let's get started here. Make sure everything's focused with my Gingy Sprinkle Magic there. Look how beautiful those colors are. Adorable. Alfie Cub bounced through the den. It's the morning! He was ready to play. Look, said his mother. I have a surprise for you. Two new twin sisters. Alfie's sisters were tiny and fast asleep. When will they be big enough to play? He asked. They'll grow fast, said his mother, just like you did. They need lots of food and lots of sleep and lots of love. Alfie watched and waited all day. His mother fed the twins. She kept them warm while they slept and gave them lots and lots of love. "They aren't any bigger," said Alfie at bedtime. "Not yet," his mother smiled. "But they've kept me busy." "Oh, night, night," she yawned and nuzzled him close. "I love you, Alfie cub." Next morning, the twins were still small. "I'm afraid you'll have to play by yourself today," sighed Alfie's mother. "Two tiny cubs are a lot of work." Alfie chased his tail. He climbed a fallen tree. He followed a butterfly through the woods, but it wasn't much fun on his own. At bedtime, Alfie's mother was too tired to tell him a story. "Oh, night, night," she said, and with a yawn, fell fast asleep. "She didn't say, 'I love you,'" thought Alfie, and his eyes prickled with tears. "She must have had run out of love." But the next morning, Alfie had an idea. "If Mommy has run out of love," he said, "I will find her some more." So he tiptoed out of the den to look. Alfie searched high and low. He searched inside and out, over and under. He found a big fir cone, a beautiful flower, and a bright feather. But he didn't find any love. A big fat teardrop rolled off Alfie's nose and splashed into the stream. Up popped Frog. "Hello, Alfie. Why are you looking so sad?" "I need some love for my mommy," said Alfie. "She's given it all away." Said Frog thoughtfully. "Well, you haven't run out of love, have you?" "No," said Alfie. "So why not give her some of yours?" "Of course," said Alfie. "Thank you, Frog." Off he ran all the way home. And gave his mother the tidiest, squeeziest fox cub hug. Alfie's mother held him close and tickled his ears with kisses. "I love you, Alfie cub," she said. Alfie gasped. "I thought you had run out of love." "Oh, I will never run out of love," said his mother. "Maybe your sisters have just kept me too busy to show it." That gave Alfie an idea. He hung up fir cones and feathers and made them spin and rattle and roll. The very little cubs watched happily all afternoon until bedtime. "What an excellent big brother you are," Alfie's mother said proudly. But Alfie didn't answer. All the fun had worn him out. "Night, night, Alfie cub," whispered his mother. "I will never, ever run out of love for you." Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much for joining me and my sweet, sugary sweet co-host here today. We truly and sweetly appreciate it very much, more than you know. and also a never-ending thank you for your wonderful, sweetest support of my channel. I truly do appreciate it. And one more thing, I love you very, very much, my Princess Cupcake. Bye, everyone. Sending all of you Gingy Sprinkle kisses.